What's goodies? What's good? What's good? Hope everybody's blessed and amazing on this um Lundi Gras Eve here in New Orleans. hmm Welcome to the channel, our channel. I'm Royal Vibes, your intuitive guide. This message is finally up for the fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Yes, yes, yes. It is time. It is time. So make sure you checked in, tapped in. The connection is here. Yes, indeed. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, or more or less like and subscribe. That'll be just fine. Shout out to the 19 subscribers. Um, yeah, y'all are amazing and are in my prayers each and every time I pray. Yes, yes, yes. So we're gonna jump right on into the reading and see what scorching, passionate love interest or love something that's happening here. Is there a love connection or not? Are we leading with love? Do we have time for love? Are we making time for love? Let's see what Spirit has to say. Again, thank you to the 19 subscribers. I'm very grateful. Now, by chance you are here, surely there will be something here that will bless you. If not today, tomorrow. Not tomorrow, someday soon. If it hadn't already. Get them all shuffled up for y'all. Thank you. Unavailable. Holding on. Oh God, addiction is showed up again. Has showed up again in another reading. I thought I saw one flipped over. I said, are we interested? Are we available for a relationship? Playing games, retreating. Already with the devil. Lord. Got some things going on in love these days, I tell you. I can tell you Valentine's Day, it didn't feel like it usually felt. I can tell you that much. Love's the answer. Leading with love. Especially when it comes down to us, right? The fire signs. That's what we do, lead with love. They say the Gemini is the lover sign, or the lover card, the lover's energy. Ooh, I got overheated over here. Lord, muy caliente. What is happening? Lord. Give me a second, y'all. Whew. Lord. Talk about fire. Nothing but fire. Man, I got hot all of a sudden. Woo! Settling. Settling came out before too. Love is the answer is the first time that's come out. Retreating as well. Too hard has come out before. Playing games have come out before. It's my first time ever seeing holding on as well. So let's see. I need 4 more. 4 more. 4 more. I don't know if you all can see it, but here we are. If you are here for Mardi Gras, please make sure you are safe. Don't veer off. Stranger danger. You're in an unfamiliar place. Yeah, make sure you stay where the lights are. Okay. Thank you. Anxiety. That's funny because that dropped out a minute ago and I put it back in. Walking away. Anxiety. You'll walk away in a minute, huh? Throw in a towel. Too hard. Refusing to settle. My people say we unavailable. These folks is out here addicted to playing these games, giving me anxiety, huh? Giving us anxiety. We got to go. Sex only. Lord. See what I'm saying? Unsocial at the bottom. I feel you. I feel you. The terms and conditions that are out there nowadays, I feel you. Look, sex only. Kind of stuff give you anxiety. Ain't nothing to do. Ain't nothing about that is love. Right? When we actually know that love is the answer. But not many people are available for love. And at this point in time, you either for that matter. You good with loving on you until it's time. Right? Because folks is out here, yeah, playing the games. Yeah, playing the game. So it's causing you to be unavailable, actually retreating from the whole idea of a relationship. My people said I settled before. I ain't settling no more. It's not happening anymore. You know. Pardon me. Unsocial. And it says you need to get out and mingle with new people so you can meet someone or someone new. Yeah. Spirit says we know you are in the process of being unavailable, and there are knuckleheads out there as you have retreated to protect yourself. We understand your expectations are different from the expectations of the majority. And yeah, past trauma. Yeah, we done with that kind of energy, right? The settling energy. We're not holding on to that. We're holding on to the expectations of, love actually being the answer when it's all said and done. So we're gonna make ourselves unavailable by retreating as long excuse me, walking away, retreating. Lord, I'm posting into the light like that's the camera. My bad. Oh, so serious. But yeah, you know, people are with the games, playing games, sex only. This it makes it way too hard to deal with. So because of it, it causes anxiety, and we're just throwing a towel. Like we're not dealing with it. We just absolutely unavailable. Yeah, we throwing in the towel. Absolutely unavailable. How the old people say, we know shit from sugar. hmm we recognize the patterns. We see the patterns. We don't like it, and we choose to like withdraw. These folks is addicted to this life. Yeah, and we just because they live it don't mean we have to abide. Don't mean that we have to comply as leaders, as ones who don't settle, who refuse to settle. People who settle are only those who you know, don't have much to give or don't expect much. You know. All right. So unsocial was the bottom card, and we're gonna start reading. All right. So we have past trauma. You need to take time for yourself and heal your past trauma before moving on. Settling. So there may be something inside it within you that you are also closing in as you have closed yourself in, right? There's some things that still need to be worked on within us. I'll say because I'm not exempt, because what we want is actually going to come in soon. You know, it's going to come in soon. Yeah. And actually, this card says too soon. Folks get too serious too soon, getting to know each other before committing fully. Yeah, so this whole sex only addictive addiction um attitude, energy that excuse me, that's out here. Why have I keep clearing my having to clear my throat? Excuse me. Got it. Jeez Louise. It was just sitting right there. And I wasn't even realizing I kept doing that. Excuse me, y'all. I'm so sorry. Because I was into reading what I was reading. But yeah, your expectations, you are holding on to the idea of real love, true love, authentic love, the love that you are willing to give, But if you're not receiving said love, you'll walk away. Anybody who's pretending, and anyone who's showing you the patterns that you have seen in your past. Yeah. You'll walk away quick, fast, and in a hurry. I'm saying like your cutoff game right now in this season of your life is real serious. Like you already know what you're worth, and they are unworthy. This energy is unworthy of you, right? All right. Addiction. Um, we're speaking of the fire signs and the energy that I guess they're cross watchers. They're persons or the like thereof. You know, because excuse me, it seems as though the fire signs know what it is that they want, and they are refusing to settle. They see what's out there, and they refuse to be a part of that. The majority, like you walking like a leader. Y'all are walking like leaders, right? I see that you've been through enough, been through some things, right? But you know that you are unworthy of this type of behavior, and they are unworthy. This type of behavior is unworthy of you. All right. So again, you are either obsessed with someone or struggling with the addiction. Get help. So this person, this cross watcher, this energy that is stuck on the playing games, sex only, pretending, love bombing, but actually really unavailable for actual love, right? Which makes you unavailable for this type of behavior. Excuse me, that's this type of energy. What is going on? It's uncontrollable. I burp and I'm clearing my throat. Lord, I have manners. I promise. But they say when you get old, you can't even like I'm talking in the burps. It's spiritual. I know it is because yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on, but it's just happening. It's just coming on out. So my apologies, y'all. I don't know what's happening. Lord, my mom saw me better. I don't know what's happening. I'm embarrassed. All right, so which again, like I said, they're addicted to playing these games, and you're not about to fall for it or settle for it. Just because that's their type of hype, don't mean you have to equate, or don't mean you have to endure or join the party. In fact, this kind of energy, like I said, gives you anxiety. You know you're unworthy of it, so you're not even going to affiliate with it. Yeah, they are the ones. Like I said, they move fast. They love bomb you all to get what it is they want, and yeah, they're typically good at what it is that they do. They usually manipulate well, but not until they run into a fire sign. I'll say that until they ran into a fire sign that knew exactly who they are and know what they're worth, and they standing on it. That's it. And they're not taking anything else. Anything else. I mean, the idea of a relationship could be, you know, extremely difficult to you, especially considering, like I say, the terms and conditions that are out here now, the things that you have to, you know, fish from or deal with as one is putting themselves back out there to possibly um, meet people, right? All right, so let's see. Expectations. Your expectations. Let's see. Um, it's saying when you expect too much, no one measures up. Ditch your list. Um, want what's real. And this is definitely something, and I wouldn't say I'm not gonna say comply with what this the very bottom of it says. Your expectations are your expectations, and not to say that you should lax them because of, like I said, this season, what it is that is showing you. It's obvious that you know you have made yourself available at some points, and these are the energies that you are getting. And like I mentioned to the water signs before, we must go in within ourselves to see what it is that that's still lingering around, that's broken or unhealed, where we are attracting this type of sex only, playing games kind of energy, where they feel like you are one that they can toy with. In fact, that you're unworthy. You know that you're unworthy of that energy, but there is something that still lingers within you, that this energy can spot dead on, as to you being someone that they can even toy with, that they can even play with, right? Seeing you, they supposed to already know right off the bat, like, nah, that ain't the one. That ain't the one to play with, right? We supposed to walk in that much power and authority where they be afraid to play with us. Instead, they kind of like have us, may have you. I mean, and I get it, considering the situation, and again, the past traumas and stuff like that. They have you, will throw in the towel up with anything. You see anything not working accordingly or going the way that you expected, or yeah, you'll throw in the towel real fast, quick, fast, in a hurry. Like I'm telling you, the cutoff game is sick, considering. But again, still there are things that need to be, I mean, worked on within, our person, to avoid having to even affiliate with these types of energies. They should see us from a distance and know they can't even approach, right? No, they can't approach. That's it. All right, so this one was what? All right, holding on. It says you must release old ties in order to have a fresh start with someone new. That old energy. Holding on to the idea of love, but still also holding on to, that piece that I'm talking about, that's lingering, that need to go in order to actually receive that, your new beginning in love, your actual new beginning in love. All right. Love's the answer. And it says, love won't solve any problems or any of your problems. You need to work on being independent. And that might be in a sense of, again, that part of you, or that part of that piece of you that isn't quite as healed as you think it is, having to actually, again, like I've been saying in several readings prior to this, that work needs to be done, you know again, not to, so that you won't, again, be able, this energy won't feel comfortable with, again, approaching you. All right, too hard. You believe that it has to be hard, but it doesn't. Let love flow naturally in your life. uh, Once you've done the work on you, loving on you, and taking care of you, mind, body, and spirit, and everything else will follow. Everything else is lanyard, so to speak. Unworthy. You deserve an amazing relationship. Take steps to heal doubts about yourself. That's what I'm saying. So it may be doubts within you that linger in something. It may not be, per se. Well, it could be as a result of the past trauma, that's caused you to, doubt yourself or whatever. Do you doubt the fact that you deserve real love? You know what I mean? I get one has you've been toyed with enough, and the trauma would make one feel that way about themselves. But yeah, you can't allow your situation to make you feel like that about you, right? Um, that'll cause you to not want better, not want to evolve into something greater, meaning for you and your situation, um, for you in love rather, and your situation, right? All right, so anxiety. You are afraid to get close to someone. They are scared to give them a chance. So there may be someone that's around you or um, that will be around soon, or your stories will be somewhat similar, not the same, but somewhat similar. Or you've gone through enough in your time and in your life when it comes down to relationships, and you might chalk them up to being all these knuckleheads that have presented themselves to you, right? But spirit is saying again, and then it might be someone that could actually help you dissipate that last piece of lingering doubt and or fear that's preventing you from actually moving into something solid with someone, you know. Sometimes you have to see it, and sometimes the person on the outside looking in could actually point it out better for you. um, all right, walking away. You leave too quickly when things get challenging. Stay and try to work it out. Yeah, when things get hot, considering you are the fire, you still run. Mm, and I get it. Like I said, I get it. Recognizing the patterns, recognizing, you know, that was me at one time. If I see the same patterns, I see the games, you're gonna be saying, "Look for me." I'm telling you, you ain't gonna never hear from me again. Let me see one thing, one red thing, any red flag. I'm out of there. I am out of there. If there's a pattern I'm recognizing some way, shape, form, or fashion, yo, it's gotta go, right? Because I know how this about to end. I know how this about to end, right? All right, unavailable. You are chasing someone unavailable. See, and this may be this person, or this may be a person that you were once involved with, and was that's what's actually got you in the situation, the mindset that you're in right now. Um, that you were chasing someone unavailable at one point, if not now, at some point. Let's see, excuse me, or you are the one who is running away. So yeah, or like I said, the one who walks away, run away, who's unavailable, who's unsocial because of again what's out there. And yeah, but like I've been saying to the other folks, you can't win if you're not in. And yeah, again, this person may be here to help you identify that little something within you that needs to be purged out so that you can welcome in a new beginning in love, right? If it's possible, if it's for you, you know, like everything is divine timing, the right timing, right? All right, we have retreating. That's crazy. You have unsocial, retreating. What was that one? Unavailable and walk away. Yeah, you sure know how to do it. Told you your cutoff game is, yeah. Who? What's the name again? Yeah, man. Your fear of being hurt has made you retreat. See, it's time to get out and try again. So you're cut off. But spirit is encouraging you to, maybe get out there and try again. You know, my folks say we not settling for the idea of things, settling for the potential of things, because that's the very same things that'll keep you stuck. You know what I mean? Hoping, wishing, and praying that someone live up to those expectations when in fact they were never meant to, or never had any intentions on, you know, proving themselves to you, as you don't mind. It has to be a reciprocity thing, a give and take. You can't be the only one giving. Um, and this person is in the business for taking sex only. This person is literally in the business for taking all that they can take. Yeah, all that they can take, and they really have people and expect people to accept that, accept it for what it is. You know, yeah. That's why yeah, you out of here. And you like, I'm good. I'm good. God got to drop that boy right between my eyeballs and my glasses for me to understand it's him. Yeah, right between the eyeball and the glasses. He gotta smack me in the face with it. You see it? Just for me to understand. Look, yo, this is him. This is him. This is her. This is her. You gotta get it. You've been expecting. Your heart's been desiring. You've been wanting. You know. No, it's time to receive. You've manifested, now it's time to receive. You can't let the past traumas, upset you. You know you're not here for settling. You don't want you're not falling for none of the bull crap, the okie doke, and none of that good stuff, bad, whatever it is. You're not falling for it no more. And guess what? If you do, you're human. You're human. I get it. You're human. Sometimes we not God, right? We're in the image of Him. So sometimes things slip through the cracks. You're human. Human error is what it is. So don't beat yourself up just in case it does. Right? If you put yourself out there and something, don't go the way that you expected it to, and someone slipped through the cracks because you failed to see the red flags. Don't beat yourself up, baby. People are out here to manipulate. That's what they come to do. They come to do. Our spirits and energies out here to seek, kill, and destroy, to manipulate people's minds. And you got their mind, you got their everything else. You know what I mean? Everything is gonna follow suit. So again, keep the past traumas in at bay, but don't allow it to circumvent your story. You know, don't allow that to happen. Not for sometimes love is a risk. Sometimes love is a risk. You have to put yourself out there to get it. Right. Um. Next, let's see where we're going. Grab a couple of these little suckers. I'm enjoying the reading so far. If you are, please like and subscribe. Awakening came here. This is an absolute awakening moment. That way you are again able to see that what you have been sitting in and you know holding yourself in for what? I get it. Again, there's people that are unlike you. Why denial is here? I understand. I absolutely understand. Wow, that's deep. We have 50 mentioned here. Intuitive communication. You are connected at a soul level. So there's somebody and a denial is that you could be loved. You're in denial that there is love out there for you. Like you've been trying all these years, and this is what you've been running into. Lord, this is what you've been running into, right? And it's got your guard up. It's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. My people say, look, yo, it ain't gonna be a next time. I look, I see the light. It ain't gonna be a next time. It gotta be fifth dimension if God got it for me. Huh? It gotta be something. He has to make very very apparent. Otherwise, I ain't in the business for seeing right now. I'm not trying to see. I know what's out there. People not looking for love. They're looking for help. Huh? They're not looking for love, a partner, their better half, their balance. They're not looking for that. They're looking for help. These are takers who ain't got no way of even giving. Don't know how to give. So used to taking. And they always find themselves mooching off folks like us. And some of us allow it to. So I mean I get it. I understand. And one time you may have and didn't see clearly. And now you see a lot clearly now. Right? Which is why you refuse to put yourself out there or put yourself in a situation again. But again, you'll never know how solid love can be. Um with someone else, should I say. You know how solid love can be because you love on you. But you don't know how solid love can be with loving someone else. That's for you. You know what I mean? If you're putting out that energy, it can happen. It can come to you just like that. Thank you. Look, it can come to you just like that. Fifth dimension. Don't be in denial. You deserve it too. You unworthy of that, but yeah, you feeling like you also unworthy of actual love because it haven't happened in all this time, right? It hasn't happened in all this time. Spring, because you ain't no spring chicken. I'm just kidding. But spring, it may be coming in spring. We're in spring. We're moving into spring right now. Newness, new beginnings. The flowers are blooming. A newness is in the air. Yeah, you won't know until you try. Don't let denial, fear, doubt, all of those things entrap you, right? From getting what it is that you deserve. Please and thank you. I'm encouraging you to, move accordingly. Please and thank you. All right. Your love is blooming. Your answers arriving in spring. Told you. What you looking for, what your heart desires. Yeah, the start of it comes in spring. The end result, possibly marriage if you take the risk. You won't know until you take the risk, right? A legal partnership, commitment, marital bond, societal contract. hmm Yeah, we're not settling no more. All the deception, all the lies, all the, you know, the craziness we have to pull from, and that's just I get it. But you sit pretty and sit nice, just right where you are, and yeah, this person is going to show you, and I mean where you are, meaning like you have to get out there and do something about it. If your heart is longing for a relationship, if you want to be loved as you are equipped to love, right? As you are available at some point, you if the right person comes along, you know they'll be able to draw it out of you. If the right person comes along, yeah, you'll know that you can love again. The right person hasn't come along yet, or express their love, or should I say express their love in a way that is convincing. you know People are portraying, um and masking and all this other stuff these days, and folks is not understanding the difference. All right, big goals. That's what you want. That's what your heart desires. True love. And you are just scared to get out there and get it. And you're just scared to get out there and get it. I understand. We understand why. I can't stress that enough. Folks is in and out of beds with each other, like soul ties slinging everywhere. Everybody's sleeping with each other. Just soul ties connecting everything and everybody these days. You're looking like, I don't know. I need to know before I start dating somebody. Did you date my sister? Do you know a friend? Do you know these folks? I need to know these things because I don't want no 10 years or 10 weeks or 10 months or 10 days down the line that, it was an inconvenient situation, an uncomfortable moment that arise when we all in the same vicinity together. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. So I'm a vet. I'm gonna comb through and say I'm interrogating if you want. I don't care. This is about me and my heart. Okay. So I'm gonna make sure I'm vetting anything that could possibly be a potential, or someone who is I got my eye on. You know what I mean? Or I may have the eye on me. I need to know these things. Where you went to school? Who is your mama? I need to know. I need to know who your daddy is. I need to know these things, right? Um, right. Because people, things is crazy these days. You know what I mean? So and half of the things that happen to us wouldn't happen to us if we just um do the vetting. But we move. Some of us we like what we like. We know what we know, and we going for what we know, and we figure out the rest later. And 2 weeks down the line, 2 days down the line, you're finding out folks is crazy, and all kinds of, like I said, soul ties connecting you to everybody he or she messed with prior to you. It's crazy. It's just too much, too many just energetic lines that are connecting folks. Lord, break the cycle, break the lines, break the connection to the majority. I get why you retreated. I get it. I understand. But damn, Lord, that's why discernment is a major thing, and it should be at play with every person, place, or thing, every situation in your life. Not selectively using it because things wouldn't be able to slip through the cracks if you were discerningly moving and living. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, not choosing to you know again selectively use it, because if you use it selectively, that's the kind of sight you're gonna get. Things are more prone to slipping through the cracks if you move in that manner. You know, it's too much. It's too much these days. I get it. That's why I absolutely get it. Remember, I am of you. You know, amongst the fire signs. I understand. That's why I say God gonna have to drop that boy right in between my eyeballs and my glasses for real. And y'all know I can't see. Y'all know I can't see with these eyes. I'm gonna say that with these eyes because I can see. I can't see with these two. That's meant to focus on my face. And quiet as kept. I'm kind of glad because I think I'd be lost in the sauce like the majority if I could see with these eyes. God is allowing me to use my intuition, my discernment to move about this thing we call life, and I'm more reliant on that, and trusting of that than I am these two. Yeah. So moving forward, yeah, man, shit's real out here. He touches my soul and my spirit. He's giving me love so steady. Love is so steady. Ooh, steady love. Ooh, steady love. No, see. Rushing things. Look, too soon. That confirms that. Bad timing. We also have open relationship. That's the kind of stuff that these folks want you to sign up for, and you're like, no. Do you know who you're talking to? Yeah, I'm not one of them ones who don't know their worth, who don't know who they are. Yeah, you can play those games to people with people who's desperate, but yeah, we're not desperate here. Yeah, we're not desperate here. hmm My pooch is outside and he walking his butt off. Y'all can hear him? Can y'all hear him? How rude. Ooh, set it up. I'm an orange moon, reflecting the light of the sun. Playing games came out again. See? I get it. I get it. I get it, dog. I get it. Afraid to love. I understand, Stank. I get it. Like I said, somebody's gonna come around and make you feel a little differently about it. You know what I mean? Make you feel a little secure with actually loving again. It is gonna take the right person. Maybe not this reading to push you over the edge, actually push you towards it. It'll confirm, when you do get that person or that person does come around, you'll remember this, and you'll remember that, okay, it just might be them. But don't forget to do the vetting, right? Because yeah, all right. Afraid to love. It says, it's natural to guard your heart, but remember, every leap of faith is a chance for a beautiful thing. Yeah, a beautiful landing. Playing games. They've got games, but it is real. Keep your eyes open and don't fall for surface level charm. That's all. Just keep your discernment on fleek. That's the first time I ever used that. Don't ever, because I don't even like what the word mean. Scratch that. Um, I don't know how the heck that came up, but top notch. Okay, have it on top notch, and those kind of things won't slip through the cracks. We get it. We get it. All right, bad timing. The universe isn't pushing you. It's protecting you. What? I'm sorry. It's protecting what isn't fully aligned yet. What's truly meant for you, you won't miss. So yeah, maybe it isn't absolutely time. Like I said, there's a certain something that's lingering within you that still needs to be worked on. Um, as you are, you know, knowing what it is that you want, and again, knowing what you're worthy of, right, and refusing to settle. That's a good. All those are good traits and good traits, should I say? Traits. This is good traits. Um, and promising traits. You know what I mean? Worthy traits. One that folks are gonna deem respectful and choose to respect you too because you are respecting you. You are honoring your boundaries. And folks that really are supposed to be there, they're gonna do the very same thing. It won't be hard for them to, and it won't be hard for you to actually let your guard down when it is time, when that special person comes around. But right now, again, like it is, like I said, it's no pressure, no rush, or what have you. You are capable of loving, and you are capable of being loved. Just to let you know, you are worthy of love and worthy of loving. So, just again, appreciate and value the people and things that are around you that show you the love that you give, and allow those things and people and places to uplift you and encourage you to the point of whereas you could actually see those things inside of you that potentially need to be eradicated. You know what I mean? It's not a big thing. Whatever it is, it's not that big of a deal. However, it's still keeping you in a space and place mentally, whereas you can't move forward in love with anyone at this point because, yeah, you're saying I'm not gonna put myself out there to even have to trust or um, not trust anyone. I've heard the stories. I've heard enough lies. I've heard, there's not much to choose from, and that's your objective on it. There's not much, to choose from. Not many people are walking with, actual, authentic, true love and respect and honor and loyalty and integrity and humility. There's people are not walking in those things anymore. Empathy, right? They're not walking in honesty and facts and truth and trust. And they're walking in that kind of light too much anymore. So it's not far, and that's why you're in the place of distrust as it comes to letting your guard down. But like I said before, you're going to eventually find someone that's going to give you that emotional safety, that's going to make you feel that it's okay to let your guard down. you know. But in the meantime, in between time, every now and again, go to a couple parties and, say hi to a couple folks. And when someone smiles at you, smile back. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. You don't have to mean mug everybody. I mean, everybody's not your enemy. um and like the old folks say, you catch more flies with honey. No, you catch more bees with honey than shit. That's it. You catch more bees with honey than shit. So, um, yeah, eventually you'll have that emotional safety that you desire or require or expect from a significant other. right? Emotional safety, it says you don't have to walk on eggshells, hide your feelings, or second guess yourself, right? This connection holds you with a lot of care, right? Absolutely. As you deserve that care, you know, and being able to give that very same energy and to receive it is just, yeah, so fulfilling. Are you my nice name? Oh my nice name. I'm so big. That wasn't a flip rider, it was a fall rider. I just picked it up to see what it was. If it comes out, it's yours. It said possessiveness. We'll see. Mikey's back there. Fussing down. That was intuition. No, let's say infatuation. My bad. Alright. I'll take it. Whatever it is. Because it just fell on out anyway. No strings attached. Deception. That's what they want you to sign up for. Let's have a little fun tonight. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Make a little lust. Because that's what it was. Make a little lust. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. Huh? They want you with that no strings attached energy, huh? Sleeping with everybody willy nilly. Uh, what it is? Um, Attachments, soul glows, and soul ties in different area codes. Just lifelines everywhere. Just got lines just connected, cross connected, west coast to the south. It's just everywhere. They just all every kinds of where. It's bad. It's bad. I get it. hmm And they want you to sign up for it. My people say, it's okay. Next, I'll just be single. Not even single to mingle. I'll just be single. That's the one thing I'm sure of. I can trust me. Huh? I, damn it. If since you put it like that. I get it. I get it. Shoot. I ain't beating you up. Since the only person you can trust is you. You know what? I have that same problem. Huh? You know, I get it. You're making we're this reading is making me very aware. I needed it. I don't know about y'all, but I needed it. Lord. Can't trust nothing in nobody. As far as I can spit, and I can't spit for. Lord, I might spit on my chin. Yeah, I just can't spit. All right, the runner. Think I don't know. You done showed up here twice. The runner has showed up in the building twice. My people say, yeah, I'm a dining ditch. Ding dong ditch. I'm out of here. Don't look right. I'm out. Don't smell right. I'm out. Don't sound right. I'm out. Don't let it be all three. See, you might not even get my real name. In the door. Well, that's it. How did he even think to come approach me? You are a red flag walking. All right. Fear of intimacy, running away, intensity, or and letting go. I'm sorry. Turmoil and fleeting. Out of here. Deuces, manuses. I am running for my life. Like my life depends on it. And it does. It does. Because I'm not gonna let no other narcissist and no other energy like this come in my life and my energy, my realm, my space, and my mind and all of that stuff and trying to deplete my value. Think again. They got a lot of them folks that's just like you out there. Go find them. Go find one of them and don't come playing with me. Okay? Because you do better playing with your mama. In fact, you do better dodging traffic. Yeah, than playing with me. Because my spirit team gonna get you in rearrange your life. All right. Engagement rings. Yeah. Once you get yourself out there. I get it. I get it, little butt. Little stink a wink. Absolutely understand. I've been there, done that. Made a couple posters, writing a book now. You know. All right, hammer, sabotage and rebuild. Persist working on it, repairing. Yeah, that little piece. You remember that little piece I was telling you about within you. hmm And it will behoove you to do so that you won't be inconvenienced by this energy again. Like I said, you can keep the wisdom that you've gathered from the past traumas and the incidents prior, till you actually, you are in a place of where your heart actually desires love. You haven't put yourself out there to get it, and you're wondering if it's even reachable, if it's even doable, or even tolerable for that matter. Because people are masking you when you first meet them. You meet the representative. You don't meet the person. You never meet the person. You always meet the representative first. So that's why vetting again is so important, and discernment as well. Vetting while using your discernment, yeah, you can be dangerous, man. Folks, like I said, is gonna be afraid to approach you once they get that understanding of who you are. You know what I mean? And these people right here, these energies like this are gonna be like, yeah, standoffish. They're gonna watch you from a distance, and that's all they're gonna do is watch you from a distance. That's all that need to be done. Don't come near me. That's it. Don't come near me. All my folks. Fire signs? Let them know. We ain't to be played with. We not the one, neither the two. Right? I did dumb, I did dumb, I did dumb, I did dumb, and I did dumb. Reflecting the light of the sun. Many nights he was alone. Many, many, many nights. His light was too bright, so they turned away, and he stood alone every night and every day. Then he turned to me. He saw his reflection in me. All right, so the first card says every situation in life is temporary. Every heartbreak, every situation, every circumstance, if we allow it to be, it is supposed to be a temporary thing. Most of those things are temporary. Every lesson are temporary. These things are not supposed to be our forever. We learn, we take the meat and leave the bones, take the wisdom we can gather from every situation or every circumstance that may arise in our life, and we leave it the way we found it. We leave it whatever. Basically leave it the way we found it. You know what I mean? And not allow it to come against you to the point of you're giving up or giving in. You know what I mean? You are so much stronger than that, so much more courageous than that. You are light. Yeah, shine. Every situation in life is temporary, so when life is good, make sure you enjoy and receive it fully. When life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever. It's not supposed to last forever, and better days are on the way. Better days are to come because you deserve those better days. We deserve those. And Quiet just kept this person right here is so confused and so lost and crazy enough, not don't love themselves. Like they just, yeah. And you hope that one day even them, they get it. You know what I mean? They get it and they not be losers all of their life. Right? Dang, somebody just sounded like they got out the car. I was on my porch in front of my door. Oh my God, I called that was the alarm they just set. All right. This is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out in your favor. Um, get ready for unexpected breakthroughs, good news, and plot twists. Blessings are coming. Yeah. Especially when you're setting yourself up for, you know, such a thing. My folks say we're not settling no more. We're not setting ourselves for up for failure anymore. Because it's kind of energy accepting this that 10 minutes of pleasure, which creates a forever soul tie, huh? The 10 minutes of pleasure give you a forever soul tie, and you be wondering why you're cuckoo lulu and crazy, running around looking like running around. How do you say? Uh, looking for folks with candles in the nighttime. I don't know. I might not have said it right, but dang, you know what I mean. Shoot, I always miss the doggone cue. It's all good. Wait, how you go? Running around like a chicken with your neck cut off. No, that's one that's kind of similar to it. It could be like that too, but no, it's not that. It's the candle in the nighttime, something like that. Yeah. Anywho, your life is about to start to move quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold, suddenly prepare forward. That's what I'm talking about. I told you somebody's gonna break down on. Ain't nothing wrong with that, baby. As long as the right person is knocking it down. All right, move with the flow. I ain't say that. They ain't got no children on here. Cover their ears, damn it. I'm just saying. Um, move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Yeah. And I would say that little bit of something inside of you, make sure that you move forward because you don't, clearing out everything that needs to be cleared out, fixed in those hindrances that's been, keeping you in this place and mental space. Make sure you clear them out because you don't want your newness to pay for your pastness. Your new little boo. Your new little thing. You don't want them to pay for that. Shoot. For the dummies. He gonna set it straight. He gonna let you know he ain't nothing like that. So don't even get him confused. There you go. Tell him, sis. Tell her, bruh. Tell him. Yep. Remember that you can't change anyone but yourself, right? They are who they are. And hopefully one day they get it. And hopefully they don't have 100,000 souls within them at that by that time. You know what I mean? All lost and confused. You don't know what you like, who you like, what's going on. I ain't like peanuts, and I ain't never liked peanuts, and then here all of a sudden you like peanuts because you didn't swap souls with somebody. All of a sudden you craving something you ain't never craved before because there's a soul tie kicking in. Oh my goodness. Why do I want some? Never craved it before in your life. Here you go. There you go. Now you're finding trying to find it and looking for it and all this other stuff because you didn't adapt it to other people's energy that ain't your own. hmm That's why people understand that the whole sexual thing is something deep. That little, I'm serious. Them 5 minutes of fame, them 5 minutes, 10 minutes of pleasure, gonna give you a lifetime of bull. Yeah. You'll be wondering why you thinking about folks and you ain't seen them in 10 years. There's a soul tie that's still there. You know what I mean? Oh, I was just thinking about you. Why? Because they probably just thought about you. There's a soul tie that's connecting you and will forever connect you. Y'all gotta know how to do the work. Cleanse yourself for that stuff. Call your stuff back. You know what I mean? Especially from folks who solicited from you and you didn't know that they were, taking your energy like that. You can call it back and call it back cleansed. You know what I mean? Call it back cleansed. It's yours. There's a soul tie that's there. So use that connection for your advantage. And that means to call it back. You can use that same soul tie to bring it back and return them back to them. Yeah. Take advantage. You don't have to always cut the cord. You could take advantage of the actual cord. Mm, Yeah. Anywho, yeah, you are going to be celebrating something very special soon. You will be so full of joy and happiness, it will almost seem out of this world how suddenly it all happens for you. Be ready for it, expect it is happening. And ready to love. I am ready for love. Why are you hiding from me? I quickly give my freedom to be held in your captivity. I am ready for love. Hmm? All of the joy and the pain, and all the time that it takes just to stay in your good grace. Yeah, man. Lately, I've been thinking maybe I'm not ready. Oh, wait, you're not ready for me. Maybe you think I need to learn maturity. But say watch what you ask for, 'cause you might receive. And if you ask me tomorrow, come on, baby doll. All right, so this one says, I read that one. Y'all know what it says. And this one says, this new chapter in your life is going to require a new way of seeing things, a new way of thinking. Told you. You can't go into this newness with the old thought set. Told you. Told you. Don't shoot the messenger. I told you. I had told you. All right. This new chapter in your life, this new, yeah, chapter of love. I love it. I love this for you, fire sign. Welcome it in. Huh? You'll never know until you take the risk. You deserve it. All right. So, with that being said, this new chapter in your life is going to require a new way of seeing things, a new way of thinking, a new way of seeing yourself. You can't continue to see and interpret things with the same understanding that you have had up until now. No matter what you face or how you feel, see it all from a higher perspective. Yeah. As you again deserve everything that is on its way to you. Hunker, burning love. Don't know where it come from, but I know we fire signs. Okay. We is fire signs. Just want you to know. Full of power, authority, creativity, love, nurturing, um, loyal, brave energy. That's it. That's who we are. Walk like it. Talk like it. Live like it. Yeah, that's you. All right, that's us. That's us. All right. If you don't find yourself constantly seeing recurring numbers, I'm sorry, if you find yourself seeing recurring numbers or words, it is a sign that you are being supported, that the spirits are supporting you. So pay attention to your surroundings, your license plates, your billboards, the times and things that are around you. Pay attention. You may see synchronicities more than you believe, and then find out which. In fact, you can Google it. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you each number that you find and what it means, but when you find it, Google it. 144 might be something. 141 might be something. 411 might be something. I mean, 123, 1234 is something. 111, 222, 333, 121, 211. I mean, any of those sequences of numbers are something special. So, depending on what you're doing at the time, and make sure you pay attention to what you're seeing. I mean, how you're feeling and what you're thinking at the time that you see these synchronicities, and it'll show you It may be something that you were looking for an answer for, you know, and you might constantly see it every time you look for an answer. So you know that this is either a yes or no for you. So you know, yeah, pay attention. The signs are around you. You got to see the signs to obey them, right? All right. So, again, it is a sign that you are being supported. Your angels and ancestors, your spirit team, yeah, they are on fire for you, honey bun. Um, and let's see, they are support of you, and you are divinely protected by the universe. Beautiful things are about to happen to you. Yeah, that's including all the things that we mentioned as it comes to you. Yeah, no more deception because you've been there, done that. You're not out here living a life of deception. You're not trying to give that or give that out, and you're not trying to receive that either. So, you know, God sees you and He knows your heart. I'll say that. All right. Just in case you were worrying, just in case you were wondering, but if you are worried, you don't have to. Oh wait, if you are worried, you don't have the strength to move on. Think of how much strength you are using to hold on. Then to redirect, I'm sorry, then redirect that energy and enjoy your life. Yeah, that holding on to, what we mentioned earlier, you know, holding on to that mindset, holding on to the idea of you not being worthy or, folks, are not worthy of you or there isn't anyone that is worthy of you. And, with that mindset, spirit is saying that you're going to miss out, so that's why we're encouraging you to, you know, see it from a brighter side, a better perspective, and, do the work so you won't miss out. Because what's you is for you. What's for you is for you, but we can delay it by not learning what it is that we need to. Come into what the terms and conditions of the terms that we need to. But we don't get that awakening, right? Seeing how we need to. All right, give yourself some credit for doing a good job at this whole living thing. Yeah, and that too. You deserve even the credit for, sustaining and not settling and not just giving yourself to relationships, people, places, and things just to say that you have or you know, yeah. It's not even worth it because 10 people down the line, you didn't, yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot. And folks don't know how, you know, they're walking around with so much heaviness within them and on them, on their shoulders, because again of these soul ties that yeah, it's deeper than just sex, man. It's so much deeper than just sex. And not to mention, the diseases that come from just sleeping around willy nilly with people, but it's sexual transmitted desires and perversion and sexual transmitted soul ties and you know yeah, it's deeper than just a disease, or a baby, right? It's so much deeper than that. It's yeah, so much deeper than that. And we're gonna make some folk aware, right? So they can move again differently. You want something different, you gotta move differently, think differently, feel differently, speak differently, right? All right, so we got one more deck after this, guys, and we are out of the building. It was such a pleasure. Thank you for bearing with me with the fire sign reading. Last night the weather was so bad we had a tornado warning. So the internet would not allow me to be great. The wind was like huffing and puffing out here in these New Orleans streets. I was in here with my fingers crossed, Lord. Even my neighbor said it was scary for her. All right, so live for love. There you go. You are not them. You have a heart to love, for love, and one that won't be hard to love. Once you, like I said, meet the right person, you won't have a problem with sharing that love when the right person comes along. All right. Live for love. It says, today I put love into everything I do. It is love that gives life to all things, and I open my heart to this great power. Indeed, you should, and that's who we are, right? It's that, yeah, it couldn't, I couldn't have said it any better. I'll say that. Okay. It says, I act gently and speak with kindness, compassion, empathy, absolutely, because we are leaders, and that's what leaders do, right? Um, I fill each thought with love and light. I mentioned that earlier. That's funny. Well, not really funny. It's righteous. I love God and all beings everywhere. I live for love. I love myself. I love God and God's people. That's it. Did I show it to you? Even the folks that brought you into this, mental space and place. Mm, that would be no you if there wasn't them. You have to understand the difference, right? Live out the difference, see the difference, feel the difference, to know that there was a difference. All right. So we have a gift from life at the very bottom of the deck. Here we go. And we have four cards that fell out. All right. A gift from life says, each day life offers me abundant proof that the universe loves me. Huh? Huh? All right now. Glad you know. And don't forget. All right, so every day God sends angels to help me. We talked about that. Your angel spirit ancestors and divine. They're at play. They are at play. Um, God sends angels to help me. Today I will receive an angelic message. Huh? Okay. God is keep talking. It may come from someone with whom I speak to, or from words that I can read or that I read, that billboard and everything I was just talking about earlier. Make sure you pay attention. There's going to be something that's going to answer a question, or that's going to be very significant to you, and that's how you know this reading is some way connected to you. All right. I will listen closely as this message is a divine gift meant to help me make my way in love and maintain my spiritual strength. There we go. Come on. Come through, fire signs. Come through, fire signs. Yeah, it will be us to end it with a bang. That's what we do. It's like, yeah, this is what we do. No pressure. No pressure though. But this is what we do. All right, I read that one already. The live for love one. And then we are stand tall and strong, huh? As we do as Leos, right? I'm sorry, as we do as fire signs. Yeah, folks know us. They know us when we come around. Yeah, not to mention the Leos, but they know a fire sign when they are around. It's not too hard. We can't miss us. Yeah, see it. You can't miss us. They can't deny it if they wanted to. That's why most of them like to come into our lives to make us complete liars to ourselves. They like to make us literally lie to ourselves, manipulate us to the point of we don't remember who we are, right? Yeah. But if you can get a fire sign to move in that and to move in that motion, or to move in that energy, yeah, them ones who don't know themselves, not yet at least. All right. But yeah, the day that they do is over for you. hmm All right. Stand tall and strong. Today I choose to remain positive. I face all of my challenges with strength and courage. I will not be denied or turned away. I do not allow myself to be carried away by negative thoughts. I stand tall and strong and live each moment in joy and peace. Living my future in God's hands. I believe in life because life believes in me. Hey now, hey now. That hey now and all of that stuff is mine. So if you hear somebody say that, that's mine. Yeah. Hey now. I've been saying that for years. Been saying it for years. Hey now. A lot of people know me to say that. So if you hear that anywhere else, it's been stolen. All right. So hope. It says. Let me show it to you first. Hope. It says, as I enter the great school of life, I hold tight to my faith in God. God's love guides me and guards me in every situation I encounter. Regardless of what I confront, I trust in my true nature. Today, I welcome life as I welcome love. I know that the light, wait, I know the light that is not there. I don't know why I said keep saying that. But it says, I know the light will always return there, will always be infinite possibilities for me. I don't know why I kept trying to add the word that. I don't know. I was on my eyes was saying just that. All right, trusting. I crack myself up sometimes. I know I might be corny to y'all, but yeah, I crack myself up. All right, so this one says trusting, and it says today I trust in God. I actually have that inside of the description, maybe I believe. Today I trust in God no matter what happens as my day unfolds, as my life unfolds, right? I will remember to remain in harmony. I'll maintain my peace of mind. I will maintain my sense of humor, and I will focus on God's love for me. In these ways, I will minimize drama and increase my inner spiritual strength. Yeah, that minimizing the drama and the trauma, by living accordingly, moving accordingly, seeing accordingly, right? Eating even accordingly, right? All of that affects one thing, or another. So collectively making a change as it comes to each and every part of a portion of, um, like I say, a part of your life. Yeah, you'll see the difference. You'll make a difference, you know, and actually see the difference. But yeah, let's see. We got the scriptures next. And Mike is back there fussing at me. He is. He's like, "Where you at, girl? Where are you? You haven't opened the back door yet." I fed him and let him go outside for just a minute to enjoy. Well, a minute ended up being a couple of hours. Don't talk about me. It's his backyard. He enjoys it, but I guess believing I guess this is the latest he's been out there. He probably think I forgot about him. I didn't know. All right, so Mark 10:15. Mark has been coming out the last couple of readings. So someone named is Mark. A middle name is Mark. Last name maybe Mark. Um, truly I say to you, whoever does not receive the kingdom of God like a child shall not enter it. And that's that pure heart, clean hands energy. You know what I mean? Um, righteousness, right? Pure heart, clean hands. A heart like a child, right? Innocent. And yeah, that's what we're gonna need to make it into the kingdom. People don't realize that. Or just to move around this thing we call life, period. The pure heart, clean hands, that's where it comes in at. It comes to play at. Righteousness, all that means the same thing. Innocent, pure, clean, innocent, pure, clean. Who's that amongst all of us? The kids, the children. You know, if you don't have a heart like a child, innocent like a child, more than likely, hate to be the bearer of bad news. You know, a humble heart will get you anything you want. A humble heart will get you anything you want. A pure heart, innocent heart, pure, clean hands will get you anything you want. Righteousness will get you most anything that you want. Yeah. Righteousness isn't lame. Pure hearts aren't fake. You know, aren't what they call them, yeah, lames or simps. They call them simple simps or whatever. People that you can mess over and do anything to. Yeah, you can't finesse good hearts. Yeah, you. In fact, you do better playing with somebody of your stature because a good heart you play with. I'm telling you, God is in the business for rearranging lives on behalf of them. I'm talking about snatching things before you even realize who snatched it. You see, yeah. It's gonna suck to be you playing with the right one. It's gonna suck to be whoever that is I'm talking to. I don't know if the shoe fits, wear it. If the Adidas wear it, I'm sorry, fit, wear it. If the Adidas wear it, fit it. I mean, if the Adidas fits, wear it. The Adidas. If the Saucony fit, wear it. Hmm? That Stacey Adams fit, you better wear that thing. Huh? All right, so I read that one. That was Marky Mark. And we have Amos here. Amos 5:24. Let justice roll down like waters. Yeah, after I just was saying. He don't play. Let justice roll down like the waters. You heard me? Like the waters. Uh-huh. Yeah. That was confirmation if you didn't know. God don't play. No, he don't play. He don't play. Pure heart, clean hands. That's why I say get you what you want. Yeah, and get somebody in a fight of their life. You heard me? A fight for their life. One of the two, whichever come first. Folks don't understand. It should be real, yo. That's why you gotta be careful who you come against. You got some people you can play with like that, and you got some folks that say, "Hey, yeah, oh no, this not the one. It ain't the one. I promise you, it ain't the one. You mistook that. That wasn't nothing passive about this energy. You should have played. You should have thought better. You should have chose wisely. Yeah, choose them battles, baby. Choose them battles, because you might just be in, yeah, for a fight of your life coming up against, especially a fire sign. Yo, it ain't the fight you want. It ain't the fight you want. The strongest folks are the in fact most of these people that's walking around as fire signs, they God's karma. You play with a lot of folks prior to, and I'm talking to this energy right here. You play with a lot of folks prior to them, but you don't know on judgment day you're gonna be held responsible for what you did to them. Yeah. God not gonna ask you, might not ask you about everybody that you played with before them. But them, he let you come across them to see whether or not you was gonna do the same thing you did to them, to that fire sign. And you did. You chose. You chose. You chose what side of the totem you was gonna stand on. You chose what side of the line you you want to stand on. And since you chose, God has the right to do the choosing. Finalize everything. Yeah. When you're weak, you beat. That's the story. All right, so Genesis 28:15, and it says, "Behold, I am with you, and will keep you wherever you go, and will bring you back to this land, back and forth, untouched, unbothered, unscathed. What? For I will not leave you until I have done what I have promised you." Genesis again 28:15. Yo, I think that's my favorite three scriptures right now. And it literally solidifies everything that kind of like falls into this reading here. Your energy and their energy, be careful. They need to be very, very careful moving forward with anybody else that they call themselves playing with. You are collecting souls. Yeah, go on and do your thing. But I promise you one thing, there's gonna be a time and a place where you're gonna regret every part of this. Cross watcher. Yeah. And that day you regret it, you're gonna see the faces of, yeah, of the ones, of them, those ones, the chosen ones, the ones that you chose to play with, the ones who God said in off the dump, touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. Don't harm my hair on their head. Don't harm my hair on their head because I know how many hairs are there. I put them there. I counted them. I'll know when one, two, a piece, a third has been plucked. Choose your battles and choose them wisely. Especially, in fact, it will behoove you to find out if the person is a fire sign before you even play with them. All right, just to let you know, in the bottom of the deck is the last card, and it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path." I felt the need to kind of like finish that out, but that was Proverbs 3:5 through I think maybe 7 or 8. But that's the last one of the reading, and I hope this reading helped y'all. It definitely helped me. Um, yeah, I see myself all up and through this. Plus, seeing this imp over here, this destroy, this road to destruction. This, yeah, this thing here, this cross watcher. I definitely identify that um nincompoop, that derelict. I definitely understand who that person is or who those persons are, and if they ever have some energy were to ever come back around or were to come around me with those that same energy, as I've seen before, I'm more prone to recognizing it now. I'm equipped to actually dealing with it a lot better now, and I hope you are all as well, because that's what this reading was about. It was to definitely make you aware, awaken as something within you, you know, to actually see it for what it is and not allow it to hinder your progress. You know what I mean? For you deserve again to be loved as you intend to love. All right, your agenda is love. All right, so yeah, that was definitely heartfelt. I needed that, and yeah, continue to be aware, be amazing with everything that you do, that you put your mind to. That's what we do. We're creative, nurturing, inspiring leaders. But first have to be amazing followers, okay, before we some of us are natural born leaders and some of us are, you have to be a great follower before you become a leader. But make sure if you are following something, is something, someplace, some person of substance, something that's making you greater, encouraging you to be better, the better version of you. Yeah, that even blows your mind, you know what I mean? um that's here to bring forth changes in this world. And yeah, just knowing that the world needs you. The world needs you. The world needs you to be great. Right? And the first thing is to realize it, recognize it. All right. So again, be amazing, be blessed, be courageous, be love, and be love. Be loved and be loved. Next time. Check me sooner than later. Fire signs. Nothing but fire is what we do. Peace. Oh, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll be on tomorrow. Peace.